Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another movie review your way. And yeah, guys, usually I just get into spoilers and stuff, but I'm going to try and do a small non-spoiler and then spoilery type of movie review. What the hell am I talking? I'm talking about this particular movie, The Machine. It came out in 2023. It's about an hour and 52 minutes. I want to say it's 14A. Don't let your kids watch it. And Peter Atencio is the director. It stars comedian, I guess, Bert Kreischer. I hope I pronounced that right. He plays Bert, plays himself pretty much. Mark Hamill. That's the reason why I watch it. He plays his father, Albert. You got Jimmy Tatro, well-known little actor. He plays a younger version of Bert when he's doing the backstories and stuff like that. You got Babic plays Arena. You got Robert Maaser, who plays Alexi. Stephanie Kurtzuba plays Leanne, I believe his wife. And you got Martin Ford, he plays Sponge, big hired gun in this film. If you see it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And Jess Garber plays Sasha. So I'm telling you guys, it's a little film that I discovered on my TV, I guess on Crave TV here in Canada land. Or maybe, I guess, Amazon Prime. I don't know. Somewhere there, I guess you can figure it out for yourselves. I go, you know what? Got nothing to do on a Friday morning, so let's pop this thing in. It's a couple hours. I saw Mark Hamill. It's okay. What the hell? Mr. Luke Skywalker's in it. Let me watch this damn thing. So I'm watching this damn thing. And I can honestly say, guys, I was fucking pleasantly surprised. I didn't expect much from it going in. All I know, it's a guy who's a comedian, does stand-up, and then something he's done in his past in Russia ends up catching up with him, and then that's where the adventure goes. He's in therapy. He's not doing well with his daughter for some reason. Something happened between the two of them while he was in drunk, because he's in there because he's kind of like recovering. He kind of disappeared from the comedy, I guess, scene, if you want to call it that. And, of course, this Russian mobster sees him on the screen and sends, I guess, his goons after him. And that's where everything unravels. You got his father, who he can't stand for some reason, played by Mark Hamill. And you can, Mark Hamill, holy shit, does he ever give it to him there? I'm telling you, you won't want him as a dad. But, you know, like I said, they're at a birthday party. Things go down. Daughter wants a small party, and then it becomes, you know, a big thing and whatever. And then they get picked up, you know, whisk away back to Russia to deal with this, and that's where all the shenanigans and shit goes up and down. A lot of crazy fight scenes, a lot of swearing, badass woman who's actually kicks ass, I'm telling you. She did very well, the actress who played her, or that role. He did pretty good. Very good chemistry between Mark Hamill and Bert. I'll tell you that right now. The mobsters, typical goons and shit like that. Big guy, there's an airplane scene, I'll just leave it at that. That was pretty funny, and you can kind of see where this movie is headed towards. And even the way this thing ended at the end, because you know it's going to be dumb. That last fight scene was funny, man. I'm telling you right now. I was like, okay. And it ended decent, I was going to say. You know, I didn't expect much from this, but it was enough to entertain me. And I pretty much liked it, you know. Yeah, I would probably recommend you guys to check it out. If you're a Mark Hamill fan and Bert's comedian, fan of his, because I think he has a show called The Machine that's kind of loosely based on, you would want to watch it. You know, you're not going to be upset if you did. You're not going to feel, I don't think you're going to waste your time watching it. So check it out. Okay, put that spoiler thing up there now. Spoilers. Holy shit from the get-go. Swearing galore, arguments with his daughter and his wife and his kids going after him. He was on the comedy scene, fucking something went down. He's doing his Russian, I guess, bit, The Machine, that everybody thinks it's a bit, but it actually did happen to him. The young himself went to Russia to go learn, become a man or change him or whatever, life-changing experience, and boy does it ever. Fucking gets on the train with his class there, ends up bumping into mobsters, gets introduced to other mobsters. They rob the train. They take a whole bunch of jewelry and shit, and this pocket watch that belongs to one of the goons who's after him right now. At the beginning, you kind of see, like, holy fuck, he's still alive? The Machine? So he sends his goon, his daughter, actually. and she fucking kicks ass, kicking back. I'm telling you, she does a lot of damage. Even him, he unintentionally falls into being the machine, his reputation as it is, taking out one guy, shooting people, killing people, get killed in this big time, getting chased, blowing people's heads off. He fights this one guy there on the train there, this Igor guy, and his father gets involved because he ends up getting kidnapped too and shit. And his father, holy shit, Mark Hamill, douchebag to the next degree. A lot of name calling, a lot of words with the word P there, I'll tell you that right now. So don't watch it with your kids. There's an airplane scene that they're on the way down to Russia. And a bitch slap. That's all I'm going to say. They have that, the slapping, whatever. And he gets knocked down. And you can kind of, little bit flashbacks of him, his younger self and shit like that. Because they wanted him to find a pocket watch that was stolen while he was on that train at that time. Flash forward again, going back on that train scene when he's trying to follow his footsteps through Russia and shit with them. He goes on the train, and they get pretty much, it looks like they're going to bite the big one. And his father throws a knife to that lady, the Russian lady, kick-ass Irina, I believe her name is. And she slices the guy's throat, and you're like, holy shit. So he's fighting him. He ends up going to punch him because he's still alive, and his hand gets stuck in his throat. And I'm like, fucking kidding me? And oh yeah, I'm telling you, that whole scene on the train, fucking amazing. Funny. And then they end up getting him off because he put his head out the window and his head gets stinging, the body falls down. A lot of jokes like that, a lot of grossness. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to lie to you. But holy shit, like it's all over. I'm leaving a lot. He meets up with people who he thinks that are dead. Like there's a wood scene that he looks like he got high or something. His father pushed him off to save his life, and he tries to go save him near the end there with Irina, the mobster who also got stabbed, and there's a piece of wood in her leg, and they're trying to take it out, and he's not trying to barf so she doesn't throw up and whatever. A little hilarious thing. Meanwhile, his buddy Igor had the watch the whole time. They didn't know what the fuck it was. He had given it to him, so they go back with a bag of jewelry and all this shit, and they end up going to rescue the dad now. Holy shit. That last fight scene, fucking phenomenal. Like, it was fucking funny. Good fights. One big guy against him, and he's taking off his shirt. He's drinking vodka, smashing people with heads there, getting weapons that they're throwing towards him. You think he could actually fucking fight. So I don't know how legit, if he was that kind of person when he was drunk before, but whatever. You get glimpses back and forth, and oh shit. And then to go at the end, and then the daughter gets laughed at by her father, who she got the pocket watch, saying, well, if you want to be this or something like that, you got to kill whatever the hell and be the lone wolf or some bullshit. So she ends up fucking killing her dad, and then, of course, her brother bows down, and her brother's trying to kill her, too. And she takes total power. He gets sent to whatever the fuck he is in Russia, and he makes it back home. Good family reunion. Everything's back on track. But I'm telling you right now, good relations with his father, too. But holy shit, I let it fall a lot out, but it was a good enough movie that I would tell you guys to check it out. If you haven't seen The Machine, check it out, look it up. It came out in 2023, so it's a recent film. I kind of saw it before when I was watching trailers and shit, almost 2 years ago, I want to say a year and a half ago, because they didn't release the trailer then. And I was like, okay, I got to watch that. Even though it's dumb fun. And you know what? I highly recommend The Machine. So there you go. That is my official The Machine movie review. Hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other movie and TV reviews right here on our channel. Of course, go back and watch some of the podcast episodes. You know, going to be taking it easy from now till probably about the fall. So no more podcast episodes, but there'll be reviews and all that fun stuff dropping. And yes, I'm still watching The Boys and The Acolyte, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that. But anyways, you'll see it when I do the finale reviews for both of those shows. And yeah, stay tuned to the Movie Throne. Don't go anywhere. A lot of reviews coming your way. Whatever I can get my hands on and have free time, I'm going to be watching it and bringing your way. So until then, be the hell good. Stay off the King's Row, and I'll see you where? Right here on YouTube land.